friends, this is Jazz bringing you a new Let's Play. Digimon World DS. I decided to bring it early. I know I'm in the middle of doing things like phonics right now, but I wanted to bring this. And it'll be on random days of the week, so don't expect it on a certain day. You see it in your feed, then, well, that's what you get for the day. But, yeah. I'm gonna name myself Jazzy rather than Jazz, because it seems to be a nickname of mine now by a particular subscriber, and I'm playing as a girl, so what the hell. Anyway, this game can be both entertaining, enjoyable, and annoying at the same time. So, in later parts, I may be using a few codes, one particularly to choose when I battle someone, because I know I'm giving things away, but by the end of part 3, I'm editing a lot of battles out. And you can read the text for yourself. It's not worthy to narrate. Pretty much just saying that she's heard rumors of this digital monsters thing, and she's researching what it is, computers and monsters, like she's just been hearing rumors around her school. That's pretty much what's going on there. But yeah, the game can be really, really fun, because you can raise different monsters, plus there's a good story to it too. But the numerous battles in this game, I don't mean like boss battles, I mean wild battles. Literally, it's, you know how, with Pokemon, you have to walk in tall grass for, while Pokemon would appear and whatever. In this game, when you're in a cave or you're in a location, every few steps is like, which is the wild battle theme, and literally every 2-3 steps. Maybe not all the time, every 2-3 steps, but that's a minimum. That's just I'm trying to think of what word a lot of people use. That's just at a minimum. Or summumly. Sometimes it's 10 steps, but I mean, that's a normal estimate. Yeah, I want to open the gate to the digital world to get this thing started, but besides the wild encounters, especially when you're using codes, it's not too bad, right? It's fun. And the good thing with the codes I'm using is it only levels me up to the maximum level it can grow, so. But as I said, with all the wild Digimon, it can be strenuous, and you're probably thinking, why don't you just run? Yes, I can run, right? But I'd rather not get into the battle in the first place, because when anytime you battle, you get money. And I'm trying to avoid the code for money. I'm trying to be a little fair. Oh, okay. So this part is important. I'm not going to read it out. But this pretty much is like a tutorial about each generation or Digivolution there is. And they're showing like how battle, well not really, that's not the battle tutorial, but it's pretty much about the levels and what Digimon are. And it gives you like each generation or level, like in training, rookie, champion, ultimate, manga, an egg, which is before, but there's no eggs in this game. It's just in training. Which we'll be seeing for the first time, but. And we also learn something else later in here that's really important. And this is the first stage of any Digimon, folks, that we can use. And that's what we'll be starting with. Rookie is, later on they're going to be explaining about ranks, which we will have in this game. And that is very important. When we're at normal rank, which is what we're going to be once we register later on, we can control up to Rookie. But like manga, you need the final, no, the second final thing, I don't know. Okay, now, Pokemon's gonna have a question that's what the importance is. Yeah. There. Alone is usually not enough. The digital monsters, I mean Digimon, that's where we come in. Like, they're talking about the bond between Digitamer and Digimon. Or for example, we can control Coralmon and Agumon at a normal rank, but in Pokemon, but we could, like the little ones, but we could not control things like that. Antimon, I don't remember all the names from the top of my head, but the one who was champion we couldn't control. Yeah, pad or portal, whatever you want to call it. That's one thing that kind of annoys, like, having characters who talk, main character, or like your character, is a little bit annoying to me because I always feel I have to read it on a normal basis, but I'm just gonna let you read it. And this is Terriermon, one of my favorite Digimon. It's true, I mean, it's just so cool looking. I always used to pretend I had a Terriermon. As I was a kid, I had an imagination, yes. Despite what I say about my autism, I do have, and that's not, like, I hate what people say. People who have autism do not have any imagination. Like, well, actually, a better term is that everyone with autism doesn't. There are some people who, well, you know what, I actually am not going to go into detail on this, because I don't think I can explain it any way without it coming off offensive. And I do not want to be one of those that come up as offensive. Kind of being in that situation myself. And anyway, as I used to pretend I had a Terriermon, and that was like my favorite Digimon. So now we're supposed to go up there to the Tamers Union, so we could register for a— Oh! Why did you do that? Yes, he's a human. Yeah, I'm not the only. Yes, I did. You did? Kazuya, okay? I'll have to remember that. I'll have to try to remember that anyway. I couldn't even remember the name of the champion level Digimon there. Ooh, 30 humans? Wow. And although when you think about it, the champion level Digimon I've never seen again, so it's not— Oh, a Digifarm. Oh yeah, okay, he's explaining what Digifarms are, so I better pay attention. Even though I played it and I know, but for people who don't know, this is a Digifarm. And you can raise so many Digimon, I believe, here. I think you could raise quite a few. You actually forget, I think you need so many you could have up to 4 farms. But I guess he likes animal Digimon, so like Gaburimon, Gabumon, and the pre-evolution of Gabumon. I feel idiotic, but I will see it later. I think anyway. Alright, thanks Kazuya. Sunamon, I think is the name. Oh, you are! You must be new Tamer Prospect Jazzy, yep. Okay, he does the research, and his name is Mr. Gear. You know, I think I'm just gonna call you Mr. Gear, okay? I have enough to remember. Oh, wow. Okay, in other words, you guys are stalkers. You look at me through my webcam. You know, that is nice to know. That is nice to know. Guys, if you see a digital world, like, site, don't go on it. They look at you through the screen. I mean, guys, really, how much of a horror movie does that sound like to you? And also, does that guy look like the KFC guy? Or what? He just makes me hungry for chicken, and I just had it. So, two feelings I'm feeling through this. Horror and hunger. Both starting with the letter H. Good for you, Mr. Gure. Yeah, though I understand. I'm going to see the head honcho of the digital world, who's probably in charge of stalking us. And it's you? What? The one who was teaching the class? Really? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I already said that, Jazzy. So it's Clivus Angelmon. I don't even know what that means. Oh, thanks. CL, this Angelmon? Yeah, it's what I like about Pokemon. Their names are hard to remember. Oh. Yeah, how do you stalk humans? I mean, well, yeah, you're pretty much saying that. You're kidnapping humans. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, he's talking about that Digimon are still wild, and he wishes that he have humans and Digimon live in harmony. Yeah, and create it to a great pace. That is very important. And that's another way of saying it. Okay. And this is what I was explaining before. 5 ranks, or 4 or 5 ranks, yeah. And the Digimon generations, like, and chests, like items that could be opened. Sure. Platinum Tamer is the highest, but then you can go to be Tamer King. And I'm gonna try to do that. And so that's hard to do. There's a lot to get done. And there's only so many Digimon that you can use that's different at the beginning of the game, so I'm gonna try to make it a variety, something different. Alright. Sure. There's that guy, wasn't he? Yes, I'm right here. Okay. Oh, so let's go, huh? Device. Okay, all done. Transfer data. Whoa. Yeah. Transfer farm data to your device. That's okay. You're alright. I can see I can control up the rookie generation. So that's like Agumon per se. Okay. The important part. Yeah, and it's what they call a scan. And eventually I go to getting 100 or at least 100 scan data. But that's only for each Digimon I meet. I'm not gonna get the whole set. I'm gonna try to find them by themselves. Because God, it is annoying. Especially for rare Digimon. Alright, we get to choose our first partner, so. These, like, that is Koramon. But I'm going for this one, Tanamon. Because he's different. But they're each different ones, like this is for attack. And this is MP, like, which is all around. I'm Tanamon, instant plant Digimon, I'm MP type, so... Is it other Digimon? Yeah. I'm choosing that one, because it's different than the other two. Other two are probably the most common, and I'm gonna name it Blossom. I know I've used the name in my other LP, but it's fun evolution, it'll make sense why I'm naming it Blossom. Anyway, might as well get this out of the way now. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like. And if you like the channel, you can subscribe. Getting it out of the way before the ended intro. Probably should have done it at the beginning. But I was introducing the Let's Play this time around. Okay, this is like the Observer, which is my normal rank tamer. Like, there's an observer for each one, but I think I will end this episode off now. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. I probably shouldn't have said that, but anyway, I will see you guys. After all, look at this one. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Digimon World DS. I will see you folks in the next video.